Good evening, everyone. My name is Scott Gross. I'm joined by Mark Campbell. Hi, Mark. How are you?
Good evening, Scott. It's good to be here. Thanks for letting me come join the event with you.
So tonight we have the Alvirne boys basketball team, the Alvirne Broncos visiting the Goffstown Grizzlies. Alvirne comes in at 1-0, and Goffstown comes in at 0-1. And they had a tough loss the other night against, was it Nashua North, right?
Correct.
So hopefully they'll be able to rebound tonight. So on the court we've got Connor Hyzak,
Jack Kelly, number 33.
Kelly, 33. Derek Stekowicz.
Clay Campbell,
number 23.
And Will
Kennedy, right?
Will
Kennedy, number 21. And looks like there's a pretty even matchup in terms of height for both teams here as they're getting ready to tip off.
Looks like a bunch of 6-footers out there.
Yeah. So we were talking about, before we even got started, we were talking about three-pointers. And, I think Goffstown, they like to shoot the three, but they've got a good presence in the middle. And Alvirne wins the tip. And it looks like Goffstown's coming out in a man-to-man defense.
They played a lot of man their first game. Played a little bit of a 1-2-2 zone, but the majority of the game they were in man.
And there's a drive. Nope. Shot by number 3. He's off. That was Ryan Weston. Good rebound by Alvirne. And a nice bucket by number 21, Joe Canellis. Talked to the coach. Oh, steal by Alvirne. And that's a foul on number 20?
That is.
Mishak Mugariri. And those are the ones you want to try to avoid, Mark. Those kind of like those cheapy ones, because those can come back and haunt you.
Yeah, it looks like Alvirne's going to be pressing full court. And Goffstown's got to do a better job of being able to handle the ball.
So
turnover right there.
Clay Campbell turned the ball over, and now that was Weston, I believe. No, Cole Zimmerman with the layup. And a nice soft touch by Clay Campbell to get Goffstown on the board as they trail 4-2 here early on in the first.
That was a good entry pass by Will Kennedy there to set up Campbell.
Nice move. That was number 24, Paul Manzi.
Again, full court pressure, giving the Grizzlies a little bit of a hard time.
You gotta watch. See, when you pick up your dribble like that, you get in trouble a lot. And that was a bit of a turnover there by, was that 33? That was
Jack Kelly.
Jack Kelly. I was gonna say it's listed on the program as John Kelly, but I guess he's gone now, right? Oh, Chief of Staff. I'm sorry. That was a little bit of a joke. So we'll call him Jack. Alvirne has a lot of movement. Great pass inside. That's a foul. What a beautiful pass inside. And going to the line is going to be number 20, Mishak Mugariri. And that foul was on number 21 for Goffstown, Will Kennedy. His first, team's first. And Mugariri hits his first free throw.
Looks like Goffstown defense is going to be able to have to work a little bit harder, talk to each other on the communication. Alvirne does a nice job of moving the offensive side.
Yeah, they're pressing. They got a full court press going on. There you go. Throw over that press, jump shot. And that's a beautiful shot by number 21, Will Kennedy.
And his foot was on the line, so that was only a
that's a travel,
two-pointer.
I thought. Jump shot, and that's in. That's a three-pointer for number 3, Ryan Weston. Nice spin move by Hyzak. Top of the key, top is Stekowicz, number 44. See if they get him down in the low post, right? Because he's a big guy, but he plays perimeter. Nice screen.
He actually can do both. He's
Hyzak with the jumper. He misses it and doesn't get his own rebound there. Alvirne dribbles the ball up, and they drive for the hoop, but a nice block. So a nice job by Hyzak coming in. He missed that shot, and he came back for the defensive side of the ball and blocked it. As Goffstown trails by 7 here in the first. Quick game, Mark.
Definitely a lot of action going on.
Yeah.
11-4 for Alvirne at this point.
Yeah. Nice inbounds pass. Beautiful inbounds pass. And a nice soft touch bucket by number 14. I think it's 14.
Looks like 24,
24.
Paul Manzi.
I'm sorry. It's hard to see the jersey numbers here because it's a dark jersey.
With a dark number.
Yeah. And a steal by the Broncos. That's an easy layup. And he missed it.
Oh.
Kennedy with the rebound. Hyzak's bringing the ball up. He gets fouled. Good job by Hyzak bringing the ball up, using his body there to protect the ball, and he gets fouled as he brings it up. So that's the second team foul on the Broncos, and that's on number 3, Ryan Weston. That's his first and the team's second.
He did a nice job, too, of a little stop and go. Change the pace, create a little bit of momentum change for him.
I'll tell you one thing, the Broncos are quick to the ball, Mark. I mean, their hands are active. They're not giving anything up here.
Yeah, but we're not really moving either. We're not getting any picks. We're not any back cuts. We're just kind of standing around and dribbling a lot in one spot.
See, that's trouble right there, right? So there you go. Now there's nobody back on D. And a nice job by Alvirne. And a good timeout for the Goffstown coach here, because this thing's getting a little out of hand here. They're down by 11 points here. And really, the Broncos have dominated this first period. They're active in terms of their defense, and they got a lot of fast break buckets.
Again, they're putting a lot of pressure with the full court press.
Yep.
And just like last game, Goffstown is not handling the ball very well.
Yeah.
Their cuts are lackadaisical. They're not going to the ball. They're not using their body and getting position on the defenders. And then when they do pass, they're not making very good passes. They're either trying to force balls where they shouldn't be, or passing it when it's too late, and a lot of turnovers, too many turnovers.
Yeah, I would agree. So let's see what they can turn this thing around. Hyzak brings the ball up, dishes over to Kennedy, and he shoots up a 3, misses. But see, here's the transition where Alvirne is so strong, and that's going to be and one. So Mark, what's killing Goffstown is the transition, so they're not getting the rebound. They're getting back late. And the Broncos, I hate to say it, but they got a little too much speed for this team right now.
They're definitely attacking.
Yeah.
And you can see we're on our heels. And those are bad combinations.
So Mugariri, he'll go to the line for a bonus basket here to make it a 3-point play. And he misses. See, that's even that one, they made a play on that one where Stekowicz shouldn't even been close. Another 3-pointer, and that's it. Didn't make it in. Now look at that transition. They got the speed. Shot by number 21. He misses.
Air ball.
And there's a foul underneath. Wild. Number 32.
That's a sophomore.
Yeah, he was like
Anthony Sindoni.
Yeah, Anthony went in there pretty tough, and he gives up a foul. And
number 34, Liam O'Neill, is at the line. We got 3 minutes and 38 seconds left here in the first quarter, and we're losing 18-4.
Yeah. This could be a long night for Goffstown if they don't adapt. It's a miss.
I would like to see us maybe attack the middle a little bit more. I mean, we got a couple of good big guys.
And that's Stekowicz with a 3. But they're not getting back on defense.
Nope.
Wow. That was a beautiful play by number 11, Devontae McCoy-Sophos. Another foul for Goffstown.
That was on Alvirne.
I'm sorry, Alvirne. I apologize. Yep. That was 11, right?
Yes.
So he makes a bucket and then he fouls.
Yeah.
Inbounding for Goffstown is Jack Kelly. He slipped. Yeah, it's a travel. But I like that a little bit better. So Hyzak is playing. He's trying to drive the ball more to the hoop, and that's going to create something. Nice putback by Alvirne for a bucket there.
See, this is the kind of thing that hurt
Got
us.
to pass it right away.
Oh. It looked like we got hammered on that, but we got the ball back. That was the kind of thing that hurt us in the last game, too, is we're not putting bodies on people, and we should be getting rebounds, and we're not.
That was a foul, I thought.
Yeah, there's a couple fouls I think that Alvirne got
another
away
foul.
with. Yep. They're definitely letting them play.
That's clean.
And Jack Kelly's going to the line on the foul there. That was a nice drive.
I tell you, though, like you look at Hyzak, he's grabbing his shorts there. It's like, I don't know if he's gassed already, but this team is running a lot. Alvirne is. And that's a miss for Kelly as Goffstown trails by holy cow, it's like I do the math here. 17 points, yeah.
Yeah, it's 24.
It's like you almost need like everyday math. This thing is
24/7 at this point. Yep.
And he makes one of two. But I tell you, so far, Alvirne's speed has been dominant, and their speed and their quickness. Now they're going to like a zone. Yeah, the Goffson's going to a zone defense.
They're playing a 1-2-2 zone here.
Trying to maybe slow this team down a bit, right?
Yep.
But when you play zone, you got to be able to get those rebounds.
You got to put a body on it.
Yep.
And that's the thing that we didn't do last game, was getting a body on them.
And that's a three-pointer. So Alvirne is coming. They are red hot. That's a hold on Alvirne. Number 11. Kind of an unnecessary foul there with such a big lead. 19-point lead. You don't really need to do that, but.
Yeah, but that's kind of their game, though. They're aggressive.
Well, look at they're pressing right now. I mean.
Yeah. And I'll be honest with you, this is kind of what I think the Goffstown team should be doing. We have a lot of good athletes, and I would think that we would want to try to run the athletes a little bit more.
No way. That was a brick.
Pressure. Yep.
Sorry to say, that thing was way off.
That was a tough shot by Jack Kelly. Again, we forcing some things up. Instead of moving the ball and looking for a good shot, we get a little impatient.
I'd say I give Hyzak a lot of credit. He's playing aggressive on both sides of the ball.
Yep.
Goffstown, the team is not doing well, but you can tell Hyzak is giving it his all right now.
It seems like at times we're afraid.
That was a tough inbounds pass, and that should have been a foul. He was all over his back on that play.
Yeah, the refs are definitely letting him play. There's a lot of banging going on right now.
But on that time, I would have called the whistle on that one because it was an advantage going over his back.
Yep, I agree.
Great pass. Wow. Yep. Real tough down low for Alvirne.
But again, right there, he drove underneath the basket and stopped his dribble. But instead of
that's a nice pass,
keeping him under the rim.
Beautiful pass again. Nice job. That's the best offensive set I think I've seen for Goffstown all night.
Yep, that was a nice pass by Kelly.
Got to help on defense. Alvirne is sending guys down low all the time. See how quick that touch pass was? And then, what are you doing? Okay, open space of the court, I guess. There you go. Shoot it. And that's going to go on top of the backboard. So Goffstown trails by 19 points with 6 seconds left in the first. I mean, you talk about coming out like gangbusters. Yep. The Broncos of Alvirne putting up almost 30 points in the first. I mean, Mark, at this clip, they'd put up like 120 points in a game.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you can sustain that, but holy cow. I don't think if you're Alvirne that you could have had a better first, right? I mean, have you seen a high school team put up 29, 30 points in a first period?
Yes.
You have?
Yes.
When?
I was fortunate when I was younger.
Oh, maybe. Okay, in your youth. Okay.
No. Oh. When I was in high school, I was very fortunate.
Wait. I'm not talking about Nintendo. I'm talking about real basketball.
No. So my high school team went undefeated their senior year.
All right.
And they pressed just like this.
Okay.
And they had a 6 foot 4,
Listen.
6'5", 6'6", and the
Okay.
6'4" kid actually ended up becoming a professional baseball player and played for the Toronto Blue Jays and won the World Series. He was
And
the
his name
center.
was?
Dwayne Ward.
Okay.
So there were some good athletes.
All right.
So yes,
listen,
I have
when
seen
you spoke with confidence, I was thinking it was like
Nope.
Nintendo, Wii, basketball, something.
Nope.
Maybe Nerf basketball, with your son in the basement.
No.
You know, 29 points is pretty damn impressive.
They
No
had-
doubt about it.
That team that year actually averaged 95 points a game.
Right. All right, so one thing to keep notice here is that Alvirne has 5 fouls. And let's see if Goffstown can be aggressive. Maybe they can get some points going to the free throw line. So Hyzak brings the ball up. And looks like that was a kick ball.
Yep.
So Goffstown will retain possession.
Yep.
I would like to see Goffstown try to get the ball inside a little bit more to Stekowicz.
I agree.
He's definitely has not only the height, but he's got the body here.
He also has a nice shot, and he does a great job of passing the
There you
ball.
go, Hyzak, but he misses the layup.
And nobody crashed the boards.
Yeah. That was a travel, I thought. Nice pass. Three-pointer. It's going to be Goffstown's ball. It was some question whether or not there was a push in the back there. You're right, Mark. The refs are not calling a whole lot. We got a player for Alvirne down. And in some of these situations, I have to say that you don't want there to be a foul called on every single possession, Mark. But, you know, when it gets when they don't call much, then you see some cheapies.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see a player get hurt.
No, I think that one looked like he came down
on his
rolled
ankle.
His ankle.
Yeah, but I wasn't sure if he got pushed in the back, which then led him to fall on his ankle. So, oh boy, that's not good.
You never want to see somebody
No.
go down hurt.
No.
Unfortunately, that is a common basketball injury.
Yeah. It is. Yeah, I mean, I think I've experienced it myself. Back in my Wii basketball days. Many wrist injuries. Yeah. So Goffstown inbounds the ball. They're down by 19. Inbounds to Stekowicz. Gets great position.
There
See,
you
that's
go.
what I'm talking about. He has the body where he could just use that as leverage. So Stekowicz has 5 points. Here comes a three, and that is no good. But a rebound by Alvirne. They're crashing the boards, and that's off of an Alvirne player. I thought that was off of Goffstown, but evidently not. Inbounding for Goffstown will be Miles Green, and the refs are talking something over, and they're going to call it the other way, which I thought that was the case. I did. I thought it was off Goffstown.
Yeah.
So the referees did their job. They talked about it, and Alvirne inbounds. Nice head fake by number 10, and beautiful pass inside. And look, they're all over the boards, and that's Hyzak on a reach-in, I think. But they had 3 offensive rebounds on that in 10 seconds.
Again, we're not finding bodies. We're not getting a body on a body.
So that was number 2, Dutton. We got 29-12, and that is going to be a miss for, can't see the number on his jersey, number 15, Jackson DeWitt. And he misses the second. That's over the back on 21. They don't call it, though.
But it is off of him, so it will be a Goffstown ball. And
they're pressing it again. You got to watch it. You don't get trapped. Oh, That was a weird-looking dribble.
Yep.
Stekowicz is get the ball, and you got the height here. That was a lazy pass. Sorry to say.
Yep. Nice block
Nice
right
job.
there. Stekowicz is
But
down.
a bad pass. Unfortunately, you're right, Mark. Goffstown is playing a bit sloppy, and Stekowicz goes down hard in the corner.
He's still down.
Yeah. I didn't see what happened. Did anybody see?
He was one of the ones that went up to block the shot, and ended up looking like crashing into the wall a little bit there. I'm not real sure. He reached down, touched his knee. Let's hope it's just a bruise and not something more than that.
So both teams are playing real aggressive, and there was an injury to a Alvirne player. It was ankle, and he's getting that iced. And now we've got Stekowicz. They're looking at his knee, his left knee, and he's going to be hopefully able to get up, but he's limping a little bit, and he hurt his knee. That's going to be a loss for Goffstown. They've lost their big guy.
Well, again, hopefully it's more of a bruise. He can just walk it off and maybe be able to come back after halftime. Best case scenario there. But I'm with you. I still think that we need to look to try to maybe get down into the block a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you have size. So Hyzak's playing the point. Dishes out to the wing. Alvirne's very quick to the ball on defense. Hyzak is going to miss that one. It's an air ball.
They just
And
don't look
here's
like
a jump shot by Alvirne. A nice, beautiful rainbow by number 21 for Alvirne. That was Joseph Canellis.
They just don't look like they're in sync offensively.
That's a walk.
It could have been a hack, too.
Yeah.
The guy got an arm in there.
Jump step, and he misses it, but he gets his own rebound. Good
That's
job.
Jack Kelly. Nice hustle there.
Yeah, good job there.
It doesn't really seem like any rhythm. We're not cutting. We're standing and watching a lot. If we have one guy, Jack, moving, and all four guys standing and watching him.
You are right. There's one guy. That's a good point, Mark. It seems like it's one guy doing the offense, everybody else standing around. But he's got to get a man. That's the tough part, but you play the zone because you don't know who to put a body on when you play in zone.
So there was a shot right there by Alvirne, and the ball came off, and there was a tie-up. TJ got a nice he called a walk on that.
He did. That's a tough call.
I did not see a walk
Yeah, I didn't
there.
either.
Nope. I mean, they're going to let them do a Euro step coming out on our side, and then they're going to call that a walk. I don't understand that.
Good defense there. This nice steal.
That's Jack Kelly
by
there.
Kelly.
Yep.
And then just another errant pass.
That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Forcing a pass. There was no need to do that long-distance pass right there.
Now Alvirne can kind of take their time. They were up by so many points here. Number 3 with the jump shot, and it goes in and out. And another rebound by Alvirne, another rebound by Alvirne. I mean, it's this is going to be a long night for Goffstown, no doubt about it. Timeout by Goffstown, and they trail by 21 points with 4.5 minutes to go in the half.
Yeah. So it's the same kind of thing, right, as the last game. We're making really bad turnovers. We're not protecting the ball. And then defensively, we're not putting a body. We're not finding a body and putting a body on them so that we can get the rebound.
Right. And Mark, you know, I've been saying this now for the last few minutes. When you play a zone, that is probably the hardest thing to do, is to find that body, and especially in high school ball. It's one of the things that, you know, it helps to prevent teams from, you know, dribble penetration.
Yeah.
If you have a big guy in the middle, But this Alvirne team is way too athletic. I'd go back to the man.
Well, hey, here's the thing. Yes, they're athletic, but they're not tentative, right? They're playing together, and they're all moving, and they're being aggressive.
But no one's setting screens,
right?
You know?
We are sitting a lot. We're not moving. We're not helping
Rebound
each other.
by Goffstown.
And we're not being aggressive. When you go back to the
nice
rebound,
job.
Yep.
Really nice play.
That's Mike Judd
Mike
right there.
Judd.
That was good. Good. But again, when you're going to rebound, it's an attitude. You got to be aggressive and you got to get after it. And we're too complacent, it looks like.
They got to try to get this thing down to like a reasonable level. Like, again, I like the aggressiveness there by Judd, but there was nobody even close. He was the only one. But everybody else was in the perimeter.
But again, why? They stood and watched. Nobody moved going towards the bucket, to where maybe they could get a ball on a cut or get a rebound. Again, one person's moving and the other four are watching.
Let's see what they can do to kind of turn this thing around. And that should be a foul.
Yes.
And they don't call it.
Nope. Yeah, I think at this point,
he rode him in the back.
Yeah, they've eaten their whistle. They're not going to be calling much tonight. But it is off of the Alvirne player, so Goffstown will be inbounding from their baseline.
That was oh my goodness gracious, that was a pass that was, got lucky on that one. Because it was just threw it into two defenders.
Right.
Yeah, you got to give Hyzak a breather here. He's played almost the entire game. There's something on the court.
And again, another bad pass, so we've got a turnover.
It was Judd's mouthpiece. Well, the only saving grace for Goffstown now is that Alvirne's starting to miss shots. But Goffstown's got to make them to get back in this.
Again, another deflection because we're not taking care of the ball, and we're just kind of throwing the ball, acting like they're not going to put their hand out. It's a frustrating aspect.
Long shot.
He forced that.
Yeah, but it's this. I would say that this is about rhythm, right? They don't really have a lot of rhythm right now, and I say that in terms of knowing where your teammates are going to be. It seems like it's a bit individual basketball.
I agree.
All right, so we got
back to a man-to-man defense.
For Goffstown, we got Mompoyo on the court.
And Will Susi.
Shot by number 23, a three, and that goes down for Alvirne. That was Jamie Bertrand with a three-pointer, and they are hitting on all cylinders tonight. Got lucky, got bailed out on that one. That was number 4, Will Susi. He kind of drove against 3 defenders and got bailed out. So he'll go to the line shooting 2. Goffstown trails by 22 points here with 2 minutes, 14 seconds in the half. And that was not a very good free throw, to say the least. He missed that one, missed the rim on that. And then another one and that's.
So Alvirne got the rebound, and Jack Kelly got a foul off the rebound. I believe that is the second foul called for this quarter, with 2 minutes remaining.
Yeah, we don't have a statistician. I'm trying to keep some stats, but at this point, they're all Alvirne stats as they are winning 36-14. So when you look at that, you got to give Alvirne a lot of credit defensively too. They've only given up 14 points in almost a half.
Although you got to
another offensive rebound, another one, and now a foul, which will put Alvirne. That'll be 6 for Goffstown.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, Mark. I mean, you got to give credit where credit is due. They've held Goffstown to 14 points. They have probably out-rebounded Goffstown 2-1. And another three-pointer.
it's again, we're going to have to learn from this and really start to understand what we do well and what we need to work on. And obviously on the offensive set, being able to really move as a whole team and make better judgments on our passes.
Nice play by Mampoyo. Woo!
Good job, JoJo.
Way to go left there.
But again, did you see how many passes? We actually had a lot of movement on
Yeah.
that and some nice passes to set up that driving lane.
Got a box, and another 3. So this Alvirne team they are on a roll. And then, see that one?
Enforced that one.
Yeah, but a block. Like, what do you get off of that, though? It's like, whoa. So, Mark, when you throw up that 3-pointer from the wing like that, I mean, with nobody underneath, what's the purpose? You better make it.
The purpose is
you better make it. That's all I'm saying. You gotta make. Then you gotta make it because there's nobody crashing the boards.
So that's Ola Alstead, number 13, and this is the first playing time he's had for the year. And I just think he got a little anxious there. He really wanted to take that shot. But you're right. Again, on the offensive side, you want movement. You want to be able to take good shots, and then also be able to have a 1 or 2 guys at least down at.
Yeah, you want to have at least 1 or 2 down below to attempt to get a rebound. Nice defense by 13.
That's Ola.
Really nice footwork.
Well, it's not just him, too.
Yeah.
The whole this 5 right now, they're working hard defensively, and they're helping each other out.
And he just blew right by him, but a rebound. Oh, and he just took it right away from him.
Yeah, he got the rebound, Ola did, but brought it straight down right into in front of the Alvirne player, who then took it away from him.
Oh, my God. They can't miss anything.
Well, they're definitely on a little bit of a streak right now.
Right, and there's no doubt that the Goffstown defense was working real hard for the last 2-3 minutes. And that's a miss. So we go into halftime.
Yep.
And it's what are they down by, Mark? It's 28 points?
No. Yeah, it's 28.
28. I'm doing the everyday math here in my head. 28. So we're going to take a little breather. I think it's time to get like a Snickers bar because I'm kind of hangry with this score.
Wow.
Being a Goffstown homie. But, hey, I'm going to give credit to the Alvirne Broncos, just totally dominant in this first half. So we'll take a little breather. We'll come back. All right, we're back for second half action. Goffstown trails by a whopping 28 points, and Alvirne has the ball. So, Mark, let's see what Goffstown can do in the second half. Looks like they're pressing a little bit more.
Being more aggressive defensively, it looks like, starting off. There you go. There's a steal by Miles Garrett.
And he got pushed. He got pushed in the back.
Yep.
I don't know how you don't call that.
Well, I think the refs have definitely eaten.
Yeah, but he got pushed in the back. I mean, that's dangerous.
Yeah. I got nothing there, Scott.
Well.
But that was a good defensive steal by Miles Green.
Yep.
And, again, I think if he's not pushed in the back, he probably makes that layup.
I will say this. I really like the energy that the Goffstown team came out with here.
Yep.
It's going to be Goffstown's ball. When I see players diving on the court, Mark, that means that the coach had a little bit of talking with the guys at halftime. So, I think Goffstown's goal here is to play to win the half. You know what I'm saying? You didn't win the first half. Try to win the second half.
Let's just go with the first quarter here.
Yeah.
Let's just win the quarter. But that was a great defensive play there by T.J. Dutton. Getting after it, diving on the floor.
That's another foul. They don't call that either. They are letting these boys play. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, I think the refs are kind of looking for the clock just to run down.
And that's a three-point shot by number 3. And that was by Ryan Weston. And, we got a timeout there?
Timeout. Coach Cowart called a time.
Huh. Interesting.
Yep. But I agree. They definitely come out more aggressive defensively. And look like they're starting to attack the ball a little bit. A couple of
and that's
times
what you want
offensively.
you know, it's obviously it's going to be a tough game for Goffstown to come back from. Coming down from 28 points is almost impossible. But that being said, I think you said, you know, win the quarter or the period, then maybe win the half, and see what you can show your coach that you don't give up.
Right. And again, you know, it's not a maybe there's a half marathon. High school basketball is a half marathon, so it's not going to be won just tonight. So really, what you're looking for is learning to adjust to the Division I game, to a team that's going to press you, and then finding the chemistry within your own team and what you need to do.
I agree. It is about the chemistry. It's about knowing what your role is. Seeing also some more movement on offense. Inside was the Kennedy, dishes it out, and that's blocked. See, but he went in. He went in against 3 guys.
Good defense there, though. Mike came back, and Miles and Mike got the turnover. Oh, T.J. Dutton scored there.
And it wasn't pretty, but he scored.
Hey, when they put 2 points in the book.
I love that. I love that play. What a great play.
Again, that should have been a foul, too. Jack Kelly made the layup.
Dutton made, I tell you, I love that hustle on Dutton. And you're going to call a foul on that one? Really? Okay.
That was
I want to go back to that play by T.J. Dutton.
Yep.
That was outstanding, Mark. I mean, he was all over the court, on the ground, dove for the ball, then a beautiful pass. Yeah. So, nice job by Dutton. See, if I'm the coach for Goffstown, Coach Cowett, I'm happy with Dutton's play.
Absolutely. You know, maybe this is where you start to really find out.
Yeah, find out who's got the heart, you know. Look at him. He's on the ground again.
He's not afraid. You know, we talked about this in the first half. You know, actually putting in an effort and getting after people.
And another jump shot going down for Alvirne. So, but it's not that Goffstown is not playing tough D. It's just that Alvirne is making the shots.
I mean, they've got some good shooters. That's certainly the case. But again, I'm liking the defense and
nice jump. Okay, that was a good look.
Wow, that's interesting. Now the refs are
now they're starting to call stuff.
But on Goffstown only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was a good drive by Hyzak, dishing it out to the corner for an open jump shot. Just wouldn't go down, but that's a good look.
Yep.
Got to call those screens. Woo, that was a nice move.
Unfortunately, there should have been a little help on the back end on that, and they, again, kind of hesitated, and nobody actually stepped in the lane to stop him.
That was number 24 for Goffstown, Mike Judd, and he got fouled with the body, and he'll be shooting 2. That was good positioning, because he got rejected, I think, going down the lane before, and on that one he used his body to block the defender.
But again, low entry pass down to the post. You know, he got in position, and we talked about that earlier, maybe trying to do that a little bit more often.
And that one is going to go in as well. So now just Goffstown press. And they don't. It's
Miles Green stayed up, put a little pressure on him, but
and maybe they just don't have the horsepower to press. So, and then we got a cheapy reach in. So, you know, that's what I find interesting is that they call the cheapy reach in, which doesn't really lose the possession of the ball.
Right.
But then when you go over the back or you get like clobbered, they don't call it.
Yeah. Well, in the last 2 fouls that they've called on Goffstown, one was an over back call on Hyzak, which honestly, the number of times that they've been doing that to us, you think you let that go.
Yeah, I agree.
And I agree right there. That last one was ticky-tack, especially, again, they've been pressing us the whole game, and they've been smacking us and no calls, and yet we're going to come down and they're going to call that. So interesting how they've been pressing us the whole game, and we've got more fouls than them.
All right, so it'll be Alvirne's ball.
They're taking it out on the baseline. Goffstown's playing some tough defense. Turnover right there. That's from the tough defense.
But I mean, I appreciate the effort on the pass, but that's a tough pass for anybody to catch. And the other thing, it's a pass that if you've got the breakaway, which Hyzak didn't, might have been a little bit easier to catch.
Ball went out on Alvirne, so Goffstown has it down on the baseline. See what
He
they can
picked
do
up
with
his
it.
dribble. Gotta watch out. You'll get trapped there.
Nice drive by Hyzak. Contact, no call, but he finished it. That was a nice drive. And nice job by Jack Kelly. Intercepted that pass.
Shoot it. Get underneath. You got to make those, you know.
Seen a couple of their preseason games. Goffstown did press, and they had a little success with it. I'd be interested to see.
Oh, I thought he had ball, but he had body, I guess, so.
Wow. Again, it seems a little.
I don't see the referee on that call. He said he got him on the arm, and I don't think he did. If you're going to call that, you can say this, a push, but he did not get him on the arm. As a matter of fact, it looked like he got ball. So usually when you're down by 30 points, you get calls your way, by the way. That's usually the way it works psychologically.
Yeah. Yep.
The refs, I don't know.
And the score is 54-25 at this point.
Yeah.
So it's
not quite
29
not
points.
quite. I'm rounding.
Yes.
That should be Goffstown's ball, and it is.
Yep.
With under 4 minutes to play in the third. Got to be careful there if you're Goffstown.
And Judd went up for the shot.
Yeah, but see, that's on that one, that was what, 12 is green, right?
12 is green.
Yeah,
correct.
and you know, he had the ability to get the ball, but
there
just
you go.
couldn't
There's
get it.
another defensive steal
That's
by Dutton. Yep. That's just a hustle play right there. Oh,
That's a foul,
and Hyzak
too.
got hammered.
Got
no
hammered
call.
again.
No call.
Foul
Hammered again. Wow.
Yeah, they're just not calling much. So.
Nope. Yeah, the guy hammered TJ's right there. So
you know,
bad
we do,
that the ball went out of bounds.
You know, usually when you get assaulted, and we have SRO Jackie Pelletier here. I mean, you know, she could arrest the player if the referee's not going to do anything for a simple assault, perhaps battery.
Yeah, I think that's a frustrating part. I mean, look.
That's a foul on us. I'll give you that one. Yep. So Dutton a little overzealous on that one, and he gets called. That's the team's 5th foul. So, Mark, you are correct. So far it's been pretty lopsided on the foul calls. 5 for Goffstown, only 1 for Alvirne.
Yep. You know, it's frustrating when you're playing a team, and look, Alvirne's a good team, and obviously they're putting it on us. But when you're also going against the refs and their calls, that's icing on top of the cake.
Yeah, it's an over the back on Alvirne, number 10, and that was Cam Jones. And so the bench is the coach for Alvirne's playing a lot of his players right now, which he should. I mean, he's up by almost 30 points. Hyzak. See, I guess that's what you're going to have to do. I mean, right? Hyzak's got to drive because they really haven't had any answer for that.
No. You know, again, it goes back to on the offensive side that we need more movement, right? And a little more chemistry within the guys. And they've got to be a little bit more patient.
Yeah, I would agree.
It seems like we get 1, maybe 2 passes, and then we're looking to either drive and force a shot or not drive and force a shot.
So now Goffstown's pressing. And timeout by Alvirne. So good job by Goffstown there. on that made free throw, which is always a great opportunity to initiate the press, and they did that.
Yep.
And caught Alvirne a little bit off guard, and they have to call a timeout.
So there's not a lot of time left in this third quarter.
So I want to mix it up, Mark.
Yep.
So I want to talk chicken tenders for a second. So
Okay.
I'm hearing, so I went on MUR, and it says that there's this place on the gas station in Pinardville, the mobile station, I guess, Charlie's. Have you been there?
I have not.
So supposedly they're like the 4th best chicken tenders in the state, behind Puritan and Goldenrod and et cetera. And then, and then the Trestle in the village here is like number 8. And I've had their chicken tenders, and they're really good.
Really?
Yeah. So I got to try this Charlie's place.
Well, I
guess it's like Greek type food too.
Really?
I haven't been in it. It's in the gas station.
Yeah. I just live down the street.
I know, and you don't even know.
I have
What's
not
up with that?
I've been a little busy lately.
All right. Okay. You go to Chiggy's place? You go there for breakfast?
Oh, I do like Chiggy's.
Okay. Good job by number 12 for Goffstown. That was Miles Green, and he deflected it off an Alvirne player. Good hustle by Miles Green. And that's really what you want to see, Mark. I mean, yes, Goffstown's getting beat pretty badly here, but you want to just continue to see the guys working hard. That's Goffstown's ball. But see, that was what you were saying before. That's not a good pass, you know.
Right.
It's just not. He
forced it. And the other thing is that then the you have to go to the ball. Too oftentimes we're going to the side. We're not going to the ball.
Now I'm gonna also ask a controversial question here.
Sure.
Is that, do you think that these guys are hitting the weight room? Because on some of these balls, it doesn't look like nice play.
Nice job by Jack Kelly there.
It doesn't look that from afar in terms of the strength, and I'm just not seeing it on aggressiveness down low.
Do
they hit the weights?
They do. To what extent? I just think that this particular group of kids are tall and skinny.
Okay, that's it? It's just a makeup? Okay.
I do. I think that's it. And they're probably a little bit stronger than they look. But in the same token, if you're aggressive, that can also overcompensate, for the lack of strength. Shot by Isaac.
In and out.
And Will Kennedy is on the rebound on that. That's good to actually get a rebound. We haven't had one of those lately. And then he got fouled.
There's a little bit of extracurricular activity by the guy who was covering him. Double dribble, yeah. Good call by the referee there. Yeah, I say that only because I saw on some of these plays it looked like there was opportunities, and even some of the passes, Mark.
Yeah.
Not having again, you don't have to be super strong to give a good hard pass, but some of the passes don't seem like they're, I guess, as forceful as maybe they should be.
And again, I think sometimes those passes aren't as forceful because they're not on bounds, right? They're forcing some things. Again, when you're in good position, you can get a better push on the ball, and I think sometimes we're not. So we're just not getting that zip.
What I've seen so far is defensively, some of the footwork on some of these guys has been pretty good. They're hustling a lot. But you're right, they're very lean. It's a very lanky, lean team.
Yes. Good thing is Alvirne has
gotten a little cold.
A little cold, especially at the free throw line. They've missed a few here. We're still at
they've only scored
27.
5 points, right? It was 49. So in terms of winning the period, the quarter, whatever you want to call it, Goffstown has done all right.
Right. So here, Scott, I don't know if you saw that, but Alvirne's got a pretty
nice pass by Campbell. Rejected by Alvirne, though. Oh, what a nice block.
Oh, Connor Hyzak went up, rejected him on the layup. That was impressive.
That was about the only really super thing that we've seen tonight, to be honest, but that was a great defensive play by Hyzak. Long three, and good job by Dutton on the rebound. Passes up. Hey, take it to the hole. Got to set a screen for Hyzak, I think.
Again, we got to get a little more movement, a little fluidity in the offense.
Shot by Campbell, and that's good for a three. And that's, there you go.
Again, you got some tough defense, and I think it's really changed the momentum.
Center wants it for Alvirne. He sees that mismatch.
Oh, Dutton coming down. Oh,
He got called for a foul. But a nice job by Dutton. He saw that mismatch to provide the help, and he got called on a foul. Dutton impresses me with his, he's aggressive. He's a scrapper.
He has, in my opinion, he has changed the momentum of this game.
Yeah, he's a scrapper.
He has brought something that we were lacking sorely in the first
energy.
half.
He's right.
Yes.
It's the energy.
Yes. Miles Green also brought that when he was in there, in between the two of them.
And Dutton gets the rebound.
Of course.
Dishes it out to number 4, and that is no good. Rebound by Campbell.
Again, corner shot from Susi.
Yeah, but he's not making it. He's got to get back on defense, too. If you miss your shot, that's okay. Just get back on D. Mismatch. Oh, come on. I thought that one was a good, clean block by Hyzak, but the referees didn't see it that way, and that's his third.
The sad part is the offensive player actually lost the ball going up into his move, and so it looked worse than it is. I just think this particular ref is very, very much giving the Alvirne.
Well, on that one, I'm surprised the referee didn't call that. He didn't blow a whistle because the ball hit the strapping.
Yeah.
But they didn't even. They were looking for it afterwards.
Yeah. But again, the good thing is they've had struggles on the free throw line.
Yeah.
Missed both shots.
They've missed a lot of free throws on the third.
A little better movement here on the offense.
And Clay Campbell throws up an air ball out to number 3. He misses 2, and now fast break. Oh.
And the quarter's over. That last shot, he threw that up because there was only a few seconds
So
left.
at the half, the score was 49 to what? I'm trying to remember. Should have written it down.
It was almost 30 points, right?
Yeah.
What did we say? It was 28 points, I believe.
So I think Goffstown might have won the third, right?
So it was 20. Did we have 20 points?
I don't remember.
So it's 49 to 20.
Yeah, something like that.
And so it's 30 to 55.
Yeah.
So that's 10 to 6. We beat them 10 to 6 that quarter.
All right. You know what? Little victories, right?
Right.
You take them.
But again, the thing that I liked is T.J. Dutton.
Yeah.
You're right.
No,
he
Dutton,
brought the intensity.
He brought a spark.
Yes.
But, it's interesting that this team, and it's been this way, by the way, for a while. It's just the way that the game has kind of been played is that, but especially this Goffstown team, they live and die by these three-point shots, and I personally like to see more of the drive to the hoop, the Connor Hyzak, drive to the hoop.
Yep.
They've obviously, Stekowicz is on the bench. His knee is wrapped up, so he's not coming back. But you just don't see a lot of low post play in the high school game.
Well, you really don't see it much in basketball anymore.
Yeah, you're right. So it's college and pros, right? It's no different. Nice screen by 21. I love that move. Wow, that was great.
That was a nice move.
That was great. That was Joe Canellis talking to his coach before the game. He said he's an unbelievable guitar player. Yeah,
really?
Yeah. He said he plays like Prince tunes. So maybe he's like Purple Rain. I don't know what's going on, but they're raining on Goffstown tonight. That's all I'm saying.
There's a foul right there on Alvirne. It looked like a trip foul. TJ was coming in. It was a nice pass. It was a good cut, good pass, and he got tripped. Oh, I stand corrected.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know what they called there. I'll be honest.
So now I was speaking with Coach Edwards prior to the game. He was saying, his team has real good chemistry, and I think he's right. I mean, they just look at this. I mean, they kind of know where each other is at all times. And that's a turnover by Goffstown. He's had his foot on the line. That was Mompoyo's foot was on the line on the inbounds pass, which you hardly ever see called. And it looks like now Alvirne is stepping up their intensity like they did in that first half. Another shot, no good. Rebound by to the paint and dishes, and again, so it's pretty much nice hustle.
That's TJ who took the shot.
Oh, I like that from Sindoni. It's unable to go, but I like the aggressive move in the paint.
Right.
He kind of does what Hyzak is doing. That's just get in there, draw the foul.
Or the attempted foul.
Yeah.
But that was a nice move by TJ. Went to the hole, missed the shot, stayed with it, though. Again, that's his M.O., right?
And Sindoni misses that first one.
Got the rebound, kicked it to Sodoni, who then drove again and got the foul on that drive.
Substitution for Alvirne. And that would be number 20, Mishak Mugariri. And Sindoni he makes his second attempt. He gets on the board. Under 7 minutes to play in the game. Screen up top. Nice defense by Goffstown. In and out. And that's going to be a foul on Dutton. That was a foul. That was a foul. Come on.
That was a good call.
That was a flop? Oh, my. You're saying flop. Well, this is double bonus now. So they're going to shoot 2 from here on in.
Not to point it out, but we've got 10 fouls. They've got 5.
Yeah.
6:26 left in the game.
They're struggling, though. I'll tell you, from the free throw line. This team, and that's the one weakness that I would say Alvirne had tonight, if there is one.
Yep.
Their free throws, they're lucky if they probably are at 50%.
Well, you figure they scored 29 in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And they've scored
20 cents, 30 cents.
30
yeah.
cents. Yep.
Yeah.
In 2.5 quarters.
Foul right there. You don't call it. On who? That is a horrible call. I'm going to say it. Horrible call.
So they just called.
That was on Hyzak.
Hyzak.
On that call.
When the defense was pressing him.
Yeah.
Yeah, this particular ref, I hate to say this, but I think he has a thing against Goffstown.
No, stop it. Sometimes just.
So Alvirne scored and came back.
Well, Alvirne is stepping it up right here. Look at that, beautiful. And Sindoni with the foul. Good foul, though.
Yeah. It looks to me like, Scott, like this is more their starting 5 right here.
Yeah.
And maybe that would be the reason why they're looking
well, why would you have your starting better. 5 in the game right now? I don't know.
Well, it's a good question.
It doesn't make any sense. You don't want to get somebody get injured,
Yeah.
They already lost one of their players with an ankle injury.
Not real sure. It's a good question.
And I also see, so Colby Putnam, he's not dressed.
No, he's injured. He hurt his PLC in his knee, and I think he's due back in January.
All right, because he's another good player.
Yeah.
For Goffstown. See, if I was Sindoni, I would have taken that shot.
Oh, nice runner right there by JoJo Maiopa. Scores 63-33.
Good hands.
5.5 minutes left.
Nice job inside. Nice block by Goffstown. Got to get it on a man. Get on a man.
See, that would have been right there. Good. Stand your ground. Take the charge.
spreading the court. Alvirne spreads the court. Good post out, pump out, and
so they got into the post.
Why didn't he go?
Kicked it out, missed.
That's a foul. That was a late whistle on that one. That's about 1 or 2 seconds late on that call.
Yeah, that was a pretty obvious call too. That was a nice drive though by Jack Kelly right there.
So it is Jack, so it's not John.
No.
It says
Jack.
John on the program.
Yeah, but he goes by Jack.
Goes by Jack. I go by Jack too.
Jack's a new Boston kid.
Yeah.
He was a good baseball player when he was younger too. But I think he's just
so let's talk baseball a little bit. What are we looking at? Team look pretty good this year?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, they're going to have one of the best pitching staffs, I think, in the state.
Oh, good.
You got Hyzak, who's already committed D1.
Now, where's he committed to?
He's
Rutgers?
going to Rutgers.
Okay.
Yep. The Big Tim team. And then you got
nice three-pointer.
That was JoJo Myopo.
Yeah.
And you got Derek Stekowicz and Clay Campbell. Your top three right there.
Whoa, what a nice three-point shot by number 21. That was Joseph Canellis. Raining another three. Nice pass inside. I like that play. Just couldn't get it to drop.
Yep. Nice pass by JoJo to Jack. Jack missed the layup.
Yeah, but that was good ball movement. A nice cut by Kelly.
Yep.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. When you bring that ball down like that, Mark, you're susceptible to getting it ripped out of your arms, you know?
You are.
You gotta clear it. Now the Alvirne bench is going to clear here with under 4 minutes to play. They're up
29
by 29 points, so that's what they were up at the half. And Sindoni is going to go to the line, and he'll be shooting, 1-1. And he misses it. Alvirne with possession. Nice cut. Oh, I love that move. Oh, but he couldn't get it. But another offensive rebound and a bucket. So that was really in a synopsis, that's the story of the game here for Alvirne, is that they moved the ball well. Even when they missed shot, right, they cut. But even when they missed shots, they had so many offensive rebounds.
Right. So, again, that goes back to two things. One is they move without the ball well.
Yeah.
And they cut well.
Yeah, they do.
You know, right? They move without the ball, which is very impressive. And then they also do a nice job of throwing the ball to each other, right? Being kind of selfless and looking to their teammates.
Yeah, I agree.
And then the other part of that, though, is on the flip side, our defense has got to do a better job of recognizing where players are, anticipating cuts.
Right.
You know, and then getting bodies on bodies. You know, because when you're not doing that, then you're allowing that free flow to occur. So, I mean, it's something that, you can go back and look at tape.
Right, it's early in the season.
Yep.
You know, the adjustments that I think Goffstown, needs to make is that, you're right, they just need to be much more active offensively. Rather than having one guy drive to the hoop and everybody else kind of be more or less not real active.
There's a press right there and gets a defensive turnover, and then a bad pass to give the ball back to him. Yeah,
Green unfortunately turns the ball over.
But again, Green had the ball, was waiting for somebody to come open. Nobody went to the ball.
And this is going to be a turnover right here. You can almost tell. Yeah.
Yep. We got the rebound, came out.
Nice pass. And a nice finish. What a nice play by number 22, Brett McKinley. Really strong finish. Floater and in.
Tell you what, JoJo.
He's got some pretty good explosive speed there.
He does.
Yeah.
You know, he's got a nice little shot, and he also dishes the ball well. He's a good passer. JoJo's always been a good passer.
Block. Watch behind you.
You got to wonder if maybe JoJo might be working in some more playing time here.
Well, we're 70-41 with under 2 minutes to play. Rough night for Goffstown, that's for sure. They've been outgunned by the Alvirne Broncos. And that's a jump ball. Nice defense.
Yeah, Jack Kelly tried to go to the rack.
Tried to go up strong, and he got met by the Bronco defender. So Will Susi passes over to Green.
Again, too much standing.
Shot by, that's way off.
That was an error ball there.
Yeah, it was. And here comes a dunk. No.
Layup, he missed a layup, and an Alvirne back. And
what are we doing? Why are we calling timeout? Help me. Help me. It better be mass substitutions because you're prolonging me getting some pizza market.
I think the.
I'm sorry, I can't mention a restaurant. I did. I mentioned like all of them, kind of. I do it all the time. It's like I don't really mean to do it.
There's some fine establishments.
Yeah, there are a lot of good ones. No, I'm not endorsing these places. I'm just saying I like to eat that at them. That's all. Nothing wrong with that. So speaking of good food, right? So next to Bartlett, right? You've been to that Thai place?
I have not.
Oh my God, is it good?
Really?
Yeah.
The Thai,
udon
to go?
Yeah, Ubon Thai, something like that. Yeah. Ubon or udon?
I think it's Ubon.
Ubon Thai.
Ubon
Excellent.
Thai. Yeah.
Really, you like spicy food?
I do.
Oh, get their their pad Thai, which is typical Thai food.
Right.
Very good. I had their drunken noodles. Excellent. And then they have this green curry. Oh my God, was it good, man?
Wow.
Oh, you can drink that stuff. The sauce, it's so good.
I
got to say this, Mark, that for a guy who lives in Bernardville, you're pretty sheltered, dude, because you haven't, I don't think you've left. Maybe you're going to Rite Aid and Hannaford. That's about it.
I'm a little busy, and when I get home, I typically just.
Okay. But you're walking your dog, right?
Well, that takes time.
So walk your dog and get some, Thai food. That's all.
You know, the sad part of that is my wife is not fond
of Thai?
Any kind of Asian food.
Okay.
So it makes it a little difficult. Where do you want to go, honey?
Yeah, all right.
And Thai is just not
That's
on the radar.
That's a 3-point shot.
And you know what they say? Happy wife, happy life,
brother.
Exactly,
yeah. Well. Oh, what a nice play. Nice job.
Nice reverse layup by Alvirne.
With 38 seconds to go. Another turnover going Alvirne's way.
Little out of control right there, and didn't
so
have
let's
very
see
good
what
handle.
Alvirne does if they're trying to make the last shot here to make it a 30-point win. He got fouled. Yep. By 33. That was Jack Kelly.
Yep.
Tough night for the Goffstown Grizzlies. With 16
Jack
minutes
Kelly
to go.
just fouled out. That was 5 fouls on him.
And that's you got to call that. You can't bank it off off the backboard on a free throw and not call it.
Right.
Let's see if he does it again. Hold on. If he does it again, then I'll give it to him. All right. Okay. I'll give it to him.
All right.
All right.
He banked
Dude,
it.
you got me. That's it. That's his strategy. All right?
Not a bad strategy.
No. Listen, I owe him an apology. I'm sorry. That is an air ball by Goffstown, and this one is going to be a 30-point spread. So, folks, if you took 28, you might have lost here. So, unfortunately, Goffstown goes down hard, 76-44. Alvirne, Mark, I got to give credit, all the credit to Alvirne here. I mean, they just put a licking on Goffstown tonight, and they did well on all sides of the ball, offense, defense, just explosiveness.
Yeah.
So, so with that, we're going to sign off here. Again, I want to thank Mark Campbell and Adam McCune, our cameraman, and all the folks at GTV Sports and GTV who make it possible for us to broadcast these games. And a little bit of a pitch, folks, if you would like to volunteer to do any type of studio show or any type of sporting event, give GTV a call. They'll be more than happy to accommodate you. My name is Scott Gross, signing off, and we'll see you later.